All right. Hey, gals, welcome. We're so glad for you to join us, and we are so excited about this group. Alexandra and I have spent so much time thinking about this and getting everything ready and put together, and we're super excited about it. Those of you who don't know me, I am Abby Hogan, and I live in Pennsylvania with my husband and our 5 children. I'm a homeschooling mom and a LuLaRoe fashion consultant and trainer. Have been with LuLaRoe for just over 2 years. And this is my lovely sister-in-law, Alexandra House, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Hey, I'm Alexandra, and I live in Pennsylvania, kind of south central Pennsylvania. And I am a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling mom of 3, and the 4th one on the way. My husband's a worship pastor, and I've been involved in LuLaRoe for 2 years, two and a half, almost 2 years now. So
yeah, up super close. All right, so we are just gonna go through. Oh no, I lost my little thing. There we go. We are gonna go through and just talk to you about this group, kind of how it got started, what our mindset was in making it, and then a little bit about what we think are the benefits of this group and kind of the vision that we have for this group. And so at the end, then we'll get to like the details of exactly how it's going to run, and then any questions that you would have on how the details are going to work. Okay. So we actually started this group because we have already sort of been doing this a little, not a little bit, quite a bit. I specifically have been doing a lot. My team page, we have been putting outfits up that the other consultants can borrow for 24 hours. And we have just loved it. It's been a great tool for our teammates. And so we started off kind of just small doing that with our teammates, but then I wanted more outfits and other options. And so I've been going and like asking on, Pennsylvania groups and other things. And people have really liked that. They've been giving me outfits to borrow, and, I'll buy them from wholesale. But it took a lot of time to go and try to post and find people to share, and then asking, and and of course I'd be willing to do that as well. I had outfits that I was sharing, but it just seemed like there needed to be one easy place where you could just come every day and know, like, hey, I'm going to look here and this is what I'm going to have to post. And so this idea I shared with Alexandra, and we started talking and fleshing it out, and this idea came about that, like, hey, why don't we have a group that would make it so that we can have access to all of this inventory in one easy place. And so I just think to myself, and as we thought about it, it grew and grew and grew, that, what if we could show our gals brand new outfits and inventory every single day, okay? And that they knew that's just huge. Some of us, we're smaller retailers, maybe in size as far as our inventory counts or how much we do this business. And so not being able to have to go ahead and purchase things ahead of time, but show our customers new inventory is a huge, huge thing. Alexandra, do you want to talk about the time aspect of it and why we kind of started doing that?
Yeah. So basically, we all know that it takes time to take pictures and to swap and to photograph and put together outfits. And so we thought, why don't we gather a bunch of our Lula sisters together and basically collaborate and work together and share photos and outfits and inventory with each other. And because I'm a busy mom, Abby's a busy mom, and honestly, taking pictures is one of the things that really overwhelms me. And so if 100 ladies will take 10 pictures of 10 outfits and post them all, I mean, you have access to so much, and you've only spent a little bit of time. And so it just gives us more time to then be spending interacting with our group. And another thing too is, being able to post new inventory all the time, new outfits for our people, is also going to really help to boost our interaction, and, get that dialogue going, which Facebook loves, and, talking with our customers frequently, because, we don't have to spend 3 hours putting together 100 outfits. we can spend, 15, 20 minutes putting together 10 outfits, and then we can share those with our, Lula sisters. And it's just going to be a huge time saver, we believe. So.
Yeah. And then the other thing we love about this is that everybody brings their own unique flair. I have a totally different style than Alexandra and other gals in our team. And when we're making outfits, like, even though we try not to bring that in, maybe we do. Okay. And so all of us, bring our own different style. And so it's huge to be able to say, you know what? I love what that person did, and our customers are going to love that too. As much as we are going to attract, certain customers that like a style like we do, we also have a lot of gals that just like us in our groups, and they want to shop with us, but we may not be making outfits that are kind of things that they really love. And so having a wide variety to offer our customers of what other girls have put together is, I think, a huge asset. I just think it's a lot of fun. Being able to kind of just borrow other people's creativity and be able to showcase that off too. Just like, look at this amazing outfit. And I know that we've been doing this on a small scale on our team, like, I am amazed by the outfits that the girls on my team make. And I love being able to say, hey, look at this awesome outfit and look at this gorgeous piece. And it's just a really neat way, to bring in, and if you're like me, so I have a science background, very much not the big creative gal. And so outfits for me is not only time consuming because it's the physical, putting it together and taking the picture. It's very time consuming and energy draining for me because it's a lot of work for me mentally to try to do that. Thankfully, I've gotten a little bit better at it, but it really can be very emotionally, to be honest, difficult for me to be trying to figure out all these things. And so I just love the idea of being able to work together to bring in that creativity. And I know that you guys make amazing, amazing things. So
another thing to piggyback on that, and I think we have it a little bit later in our notes, is just the being able to offer various sizes and styles to your customers as well. For example, I have Julia. I rarely ever will sell an extra small Julia, but Abby's group, might have more of a clientele for that. And so she is able to borrow my inventory in a way and share that with her group. And it moves my extra small Julias, and she's able to make a sale without having to order a bunch from the company as well. Or, people who have, I have more plus size customers. And so, being able to borrow Abby's, 2X and 3X, styles. Or if you are wanting to introduce a style into your group and you're not sure how it will go, being able to, again, use somebody else's inventory and share that with your group to see if that is something that would sell and do well in your group without having to stockpile a lot of it at first. And so it's a win-win situation for everybody.
So then on the other side of this, as you are the posting consultant, we're going to be taking photos of awesome pieces, but you guys, I have outfits that I absolutely adore and I love them and they're so cute, but I just don't have the right gal in my page, in my group, that is the right size for her or that she just loves. Okay. And so we have awesome pieces, but why should I keep holding on to that when Alexandra has a gal in her group that is going to love that piece and it's the right size for her? So being able to not have this idea of I have to keep this thing because it's awesome, right? This thing isn't selling in my group, and so I'm happy to let it go and let all these things go. So as I am posting my outfits and other gals are picking them up and being able to move them, I'm moving out that inventory that is stagnant in my group, and I'm getting new things either from the warehouse or however you get your new inventory. It's an opportunity to really do that. And then also, let's say you want to phase out a certain style, like Cassie skirts aren't your thing so much anymore or whatever. And, this is a good way. There's still groups where people love buying Cassie skirts. I personally love Cassie skirts, not bashing the Cassie. But, that's a way to really start eliminating some of that inventory and be getting rid of those styles maybe that you don't want to have anymore, but that other people really, really love. So,
And I think, Abby, like we know that there's lots of money that can be made in LuLaRoe, and the amount of profit we make on each piece that we sell is huge. And so I feel like our goal, and my goal, and probably for most of you as well, is to move items quickly. I do not want to sit on inventory. And so we've been getting creative, Abby and I, with swapping with each other and swapping with other local consultants. But that takes time. It takes coordination, driving to the person, swapping everything out, taking everything out of your inventory, rephotographing everything. It's great. And we're still going to do that. But it takes a lot of time. And so one of our goals with this group is to really, going back to saving time, just kind of doing virtual swapping. And so that we can move items fast, you can make more sales, move your older inventory fast, and then get new stuff to be able, and just constantly be adding new stuff, whether it's by taking other people's outfits and photos and posting them in your group, or by moving out old inventory so you can order new from the warehouse or other consultants.
Yeah. And so one of the things that we want to really emphasize on here is that this is a place to serve your own customers and have that customer loyalty. This is not a place to gain customers or to grow your customer base. This is providing retailers an opportunity to serve their current customers in a better way with more inventory. Okay. So we believe that this will be a benefit to our customers because they will have more options with the retailer that they would like most to shop with. Okay, we all know it happens. There's gals that love us and they want to shop with us, but sometimes we just don't have that thing they're looking for. And so being able to go out and just be like, you know what, we're looking for a perfect tee that will be, yellow floral. And we can give them lots of options that are outside of our inventory and be able to still serve them. They're still benefiting our families and shopping with us. That really is going to grow that customer loyalty. Like I said, I've been doing this here for a little while, and it's really starting to snowball of the customers. They know that I'm going to find things for them. And it's not just their unicorn print, but hey, I know you want a Carly dress in a size medium. Let's find you something awesome, right? And so we don't have to, we all have the in search of threads, we have the in search of groups and all that kind of stuff. That's great. And we're going to still need those, but this will really help eliminate a lot of that if we're just trying to serve the customer that just wants something awesome. They don't necessarily have that certain unicorn print in mind. And so we don't have to spend all that time going and searching and trying to find the in search of and all that jazz. It's just going to be all in one place, very simple. Is there anything else, Alexandra, before I move on?
Yeah, just to piggyback just on what you have been saying, I am just so excited because just imagine being able to for your customers to be able to know that they can come to your page at any given time and you're going to have new things for them. Because, us with the album sales, we were doing weekly album sales or whatever, but then we were finding we weren't having new things. And so a lot of our frequent customers would come and they just have the same things. But Abby and I were talking about this the other day. Imagine your customers knowing that they can see you pop up on their newsfeed and know that if they go to their page, they're going to see new things. And so that is, and that is going to keep them coming back to you and keep that engagement going. And so we are so excited about that, the opportunity with that here.
Yeah. Okay. And so that is a little bit of the perks and benefits of that we see and that we have in mind for this group and why we started it. And we thought that would be a huge asset to our business. Some of you have asked hey, why are you charging a fee? And we are totally happy to talk about that and be transparent. Alexandra and I, like we said, are both really busy moms. And we don't want to have a group that we can just kind of sort of deal with when we get time or
because that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, gals. We are both working to provide for our families, and this will take time away from our families. And we would really feel that to have a group that's going to be run in a professional manner, that is going to be only LuLaRoe consultants. Okay, it takes time to make sure that there are only legitimate, current LuLaRoe retailers in this group. And remember, this inventory is going to be turning over and changing every single day. And so we are committed to every day making sure that the photos that have been sold are deleted and that the things in the group are current and active. And we just want you to know that we are committed to making this group be a place that will be run smoothly, professionally. Your concerns will be answered. And so the part of that fee is just going to be going to compensating us for the time and energy that we spend doing that. And then also the fact that we've already spent a lot of time setting it up and making this group what it already is. And we're really excited about that. But we really believe when we thought about the fee, I was like, $20, because I knew for me personally, I would be willing to pay like so much just to have access to everything in one place. I need to do things efficiently and in a good timely manner, and I don't want to have to think. I just want to do it fast. And so I was like, way more, but we decided to come down a little bit just because we thought, you know what, this will be an amount that will be very, very, very minimal to each retailer. We believe it'll be a huge return of investment on your $6. Being able to have access to all that much more inventory and outfits, you are going to sell so much more. We've already seen it happen in our businesses doing this on a small scale. And so that $6 is really very, very minimal to each individual person, but will make a difference for Alexandra and I's families. And so that's why the amount that we decided on. And some of you have asked about the auto charge, and we totally did that for your convenience and our convenience. We all know how annoying it is to have to remember, like, did I post a screenshot? Did I pay? When was it supposed to be paid? Okay, all of that jazz. Nobody has time for that, right? Okay, so this just makes it extremely simple. For you, you don't have to remember. It's done. You don't have to post anything. You're never going to be asked to show proof of payment or anything like that. It's already looked after. And then same for us. We can spend our time growing the group and serving you instead of having to worry about all those other little details. So anything I missed with that?
Well, I was just going to say, imagine spending $6 a month and being able to retail 10 outfits. That is a huge return on your investment. So it really is. And I mean, you'd make that back if you sold one outfit. So, and we are going to be really working on getting this to be a really good group with albums that are full. And another thing that I forgot to mention earlier, we're hoping to do is it's starting out just as outfits for right now, but we are going to quickly move into maybe having certain style days where we have Randy Day or Maxi Day or Shirley Day, and we can everybody can post their pieces in that style and swap them out, and we can, and then you can have 20 new perfect tees to show to your group in one day. It's going to be awesome. We have great ideas for this group. And eventually we're hoping to, maybe start out doing a few of those a week and maybe moving to more frequently. And so, I know some people have been mentioned about it just being outfits. We are just starting outfits just as we get moving here, but very quickly we're going to be moving to some single piece swapping, virtual swapping. So just wanted to put that in there too.
Yeah, we definitely want to grow quickly into whatever we have. So the biggest thing is that for this to be a success, it takes all of us doing a little bit and working together. And we already know we've been doing this with about 15 active gals, and it's been great, and have lots of options. It'll be amazing to see when we have 115, 1,500, 10,000 people all being able to share and swap. And it's going to be absolutely amazing to have this as a resource. We're really, really excited about it. Thank you so much for joining us thus far. We're going to go on now to some more specifics and details of how this is run. All right. So